welcome to Game vs. Games. This is going to be the double barrel review of Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, because we both love it so fucking much.
Amazing game.
Holy fuck, this is what a game should be, mate. Like every game we've played.
It was one of the best games I have played. I feel that Chris should not have played this, as he is incompetent.
No, seriously, you put it down because I'd like.
What is life?
This is actually the problem with this review. We're going to put this at the start. There's so much in this fucking game, we're going to forget stuff. If we do, put it in the comments and let us know. I guarantee we'll forget something, mate, because
I guarantee
the game is
you
huge.
forget something, and we probably won't say something that you've forgotten.
Anyways, Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. This is how a game should be. This is what a sequel should fucking be to start with.
Wait, no.
Wait, yes.
It'd be a bad racing game.
Well, if it was a okay, fine. Even then.
This is what a stealth espionage tactical shooter should be like.
With a bit of fucking RTS in there as well. Yeah, I guess.
Oh no, yeah,
you do.
Yeah. I was had to think what RTS was, and I was
Yeah.
like, trucks, sound system.
Let's jump in.
Form our army to retaliate against attack on Mother Base. Line.
Moving swiftly on, the plot, like most Metal Gear Solid games, is fucking nuts. Holy shit! There is some very strange points that go on. Let's be honest.
Absolutely batshit crazy.
Mental.
I mean, but then I think Konami and Kojima, because that's not confusing, have released a game that's so good that perhaps the plot doesn't matter, and that's what they've done with a lot of Metal Gear games. Is it was so good, it didn't matter how batshit the story was, you just still went along with it.
Yeah.
I feel that even from 1 to, and especially 2 was bananas.
So was 3, mate. There was a fucking dead guy who's been like alive since 1910. Yeah, the Sorrow. The end, for fuck's sake! It was a sniper from like.
If you followed the games, you know what we're on. The story's absolutely ridiculous.
It's off the chains, but at the same time, you still get drawn in. The plot is amazing. So basically, a quick overview would be: you've been in a coma for 9 years. You get up, and you're trying to get your vengeance on the person, Skullface, who looks like a pair of ball sacks. It's disgusting.
It's like Freddy Krueger, but grey.
Yeah,
like
that's actually really good.
An anemic Freddy Krueger. So the plot follows on. You wake up after your coma. You're in hospital.
Yep.
And then you're rescued. And then you are.
Why did you put rescued as inverted commas? Did you imply
Are you rescued?
Didn't get rescued?
Are you in a more dangerous situation afterwards than when you were before?
Yeah, because you were gonna die.
So yeah, you continue on.
Yep.
Fighting the bad dudes, getting on. Story progresses, and then
there's a lot of big plot points. And initially, I thought like the gameplay overshadowed the plot. However, by the end, the plot just fucking blown me away. There's so many good points in it. Don't want to ruin it.
Yeah, obviously.
There was so many good bits, and it's basically a good vengeance game. You're just building up an army to just fucking take over and defeat main enemies.
Yeah. So that's essentially the
There's
plot.
a lot of nice little characters that are introduced as well, who are like a nostalgia sort of trip. But it works really well, and it's not like
It links
3 to 1. No, sorry.
Yeah, well, yeah, it does. Essentially,
It does link 3 and 1, I guess.
It links 3 all the way to 1, and
and Peace Walker, but I didn't play Peace Walker.
never played Peace Walker. The presentation of the game. What does it look like?
Beautiful.
Incredible.
Going from the vast open plains of Afghanistan to the swamplands of Angola. It's so cool.
It's such a massive contrast.
Yeah.
And they've done it so well.
it doesn't make you feel bored as well, because you can keep revisiting.
Yeah.
But because they're, like you said, two differently contrasted areas.
Yeah.
It's just so well done. There's nothing I can really fault with the presentation.
The lighting's good. The sound of the world sounds are good. There's a lot of sound that goes on around you that you won't notice.
Echoes.
Yeah.
Watch out for echoes. That's the big one.
This is it. Guards talking to each other. The birds, other animals, the grass, the animals you're with and around.
The only thing I can spot that I've literally just thought of there is the shadowing. Now this is because it's playing out through the game, so the shadows kind of go like a ticking clock.
Like a live action.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? You've seen that? Like
I saw it. Yeah, like The Witcher did it really, really, really well.
It did, yeah.
Not so much in this, but
no problem. No.
Whatever.
You can happily just look over that.
Yeah, I bypass that. It's not a lot of times I'm sat
really.
watching a sundial on Metal Gear Solid. Mainly because I've got an iDroid.
Yeah, and I'm usually just killing someone like, I've got a fucking tank.
Yeah, fucking.
It's not a bad thing.
Where are your friends?
Damn it! You must help me!
So the gameplay.
Oh shit!
The nuts and bolts of the game.
Absolutely amazing.
The fruit and nut.
So other Metal Gear Solid games have been linear, I guess is the word for it, in some respects of the stealth aspect.
Oh, most certainly. You could not progress without.
You can't there's different ways to go, but it's kind of you're on the story and you just go along that route.
Yeah, definitely.
Whereas this is fucking sandbox. Now, that's a big risk to take.
It is, especially to change that for the
Works so well though.
It does, and like you said before about it overshadowing the game.
Yeah, initially.
Like the gameplay overshadows the story because you just go off and do these random tangents.
Yeah.
But then they link in with the story as well. So that is expertly done, I feel.
Definitely.
So the stealth element. Sublime.
Beautiful.
The best stealth. Yeah.
You think?
No.
Huh.
It's not the best stealth game I've played, but the stealth element is absolutely fabulous in it.
Yeah, like the way they do it is, if an enemy starts getting closer to you, the music changes. It brings on a nice feeling of, well, you become tense. The player becomes tense because you can think everything's changing. The lighting as well. Now that's obviously presentation, but that works amazingly well in the gameplay. And there's a lot of little nuances as well, like most Metal Gear Solid games. Like if you're in the bathroom and you play a cassette where you hear a dude just taking a shit, they'll just leave you alone.
Yes.
And then there's one of them in, I think it's Africa, the enemy eliminated.
Enemy eliminated.
Thank you.
Play that tape. The guards would just fuck off. Well, how was that? That's brilliant.
The best thing, which you showed me, was you can make the horse do a poop, right? And if a car drives over it, it just slides on the poop. What? It's
Classic. Top-notch banter.
Classic Snake. Ha! Always making these horses take a shit.
Yeah, but it's just things like that that make the game. It's just it divides it from something different. Something
It's
else.
not just
it makes it its own.
But this is the thing. It's not just a fucking stealth game.
No,
Holy shit! There's more to it than just the stealth.
the action scenes within the game, they're incredible. Like the firefights, as the firefights going on, as you're being engaged by multiple enemies, they'll talk to each other.
Yeah, it's really smart AI. AI. Yeah, they're really smart. They'll communicate with each other and try and flank a position. They'll fire mortars, big foss in like your last known position. As soon as they spot you, they'll just hammer you with fucking barrages of death.
Just a lead wall.
Yeah.
I like that. It goes from being super tight stealth and sneaky beaky
And
to being full blown action.
And here's another thing. It's not as punishing as the other Snake game, the Metal Gear Solid games. Not necessarily a bad thing, because in the other Metal Gear Solid games, if you got caught, you thought, I have kind of fucked this, and this entire game is ruined. I don't know if it was for you, but for me, as soon as I got caught, I was like, but on this,
I remember on 2 they turned like a six-man team
they would
searching.
just ruin you.
I feel that was done better on 2 than it is on 3, but different game.
Different game. But this is nice because if you get spotted, there's still that chance to escape the situation, and not all missions have to be done stealth. You can just think, fuck, tank.
But
air support, bombardment. You can just play the game in a variety of ways, which is it's nice to have, especially from a Metal Gear Solid game, which is meant to be stealth, but they just thought, you know what, people like to go loud with some things, let them just go fucking crazy. Tank one guard. That's really good fun. What the boo?
I feel I should have called it sick today.
He's like,
it's just only about 400 meters.
It's buddy up.
but this is the good thing about there's so much in the gameplay, but there's buddies in this one, so you can choose.
There's more.
Metal Gear. But you can choose for people to help you with the missions, and the most effective is D-Dog, without a doubt.
No.
Well, fuck off. Who do you think?
Nah.
If you say quiet, I'm gonna slap you.
I'm not gonna put a spoiler in.
I don't know. I think D-Dog is just perfect. I don't want to kind of. D-Dog is just an amazing. There's 4 buddies. You've got D-Dog, Quiet. Everyone should know by now. I don't really care. Horse.
The horse is D-Horse.
D-Horse.
And
They
D
haven't
Walker.
really. Yeah, they should probably rethink the names.
Diamond Walker, Diamond Horse, Diamond Dog.
They're even called Diamond Dogs. How lazy is that?
The voice acting in this game was changed. Now they've got Keith Sutherland doing Venom Snake, or Big Boss, whatever you want to call him.
Now
Which is kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah.
Just because it was originally David Hayter, and he's really. It's just because you grow up with the guy, and it's just he's been it all the way through. And I think they got Michael Ironside to do Splinter Cell or
And then they
something,
changed
whatever
him, yeah.
whatever it is, and they thought, oh, we'll change it to Keith Sutherland. I think that's a bad move.
Yeah, whatever happened.
2 reasons. Because one, David Hayter was a perfect Snake,
Well, yeah.
and because that's like you just know him.
Yeah.
2, he says fuck all. He says so little.
Yeah, so on the flip side, it doesn't really matter that they changed the voice actor because
He says so little, yeah.
you don't really hear him talk, which is a shame. Because in Metal Gear 3,
He's got like a lot of dialogue.
he talks a lot, and in this, there's fuck all. He's talking about the counterbalance of the knife to the Colt 45. In Snake 3, you know.
So if I can just remember the techniques the boss taught me, I can use it.
And then in this, there's nothing. There's no depth to his character.
He just questions.
That's what it is. There is no
Depth.
depth to his character.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It's photosynthesis.
Tell me I'm wrong.
How do you not know what photosynthesis is?
Strange.
Stupidest man alive. One of the greatest soldiers ever, and then he just goes, photosynthesis?
Questions everything. I know they say, you know,
Questions are good, but you ask too many, I feel, Snake. Like, you don't have to know Metal Gear. You should know what Metal Gear is by now, mate. You've been in 5 fucking games.
I'd be happy to take off 0.5 for that.
Or just because he doesn't question things.
But no,
because he questions too much.
No, because there's just no depth to his character.
Yeah. Because you want to feel as if there's a connection between you and the character, and Big Boss is this big pinnacle of a man. You think, oh man, he's so cool. Maybe they felt as if they kind of keep him like the quiet, confident type.
No.
But then, the problem being is, if he's a leader, he's going to have to talk at one point.
Over to you, Konami.
Motherfucker.
Submarine, it's the submarine.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Summer.
The Phantom Pain. A gorgeous game to look at. There's so much to do in it.
Yeah, definitely.
From the stealth aspect, the big shootouts, to building your army.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. To customizing your weapons.
Just the little things. The little things.
Yeah. The little things, I always say this. I always say this, Matthew. The little things always make a difference.
It pains me to say that I'd finished the storyline already. That's not to say it's short, because it's not.
It's really not.
I
This
just spent a
game
lot of time playing the game.
is huge. You will spend, I don't know, 40 plus hours.
No, I've seen things online. People have racked up over 100 hours playing this game already. That's awesome, and I can see why.
Yeah.
So-
If they did DLC for this would be very good. and it would be very helpful. Like,
yeah, you could link a lot of stories together with some DLC.
definitely.
Don't charge us too much for it.
Please don't.
Gameplay, awesome and amazing. This is one of my favourite games I've played so far.
On next gen console, this is my favourite one to play.
Yeah.
And hands down, awesome story, awesome graphics. Graphics obviously are going to be good next gen, but everything about this game, and I love the 80s as well, and the sound, the fact that they use
Oh, definitely.
all of this music.
Yeah, which is a cool little aspect, and that yeah.
He uses a fucking cassette, lads. Oh, beautiful! I love that actually. Where he's just like, you hear the click, you hear the click. Oh,
So yeah, awesome game. I'd give it 9 out of 5. 9.5.
9 out of 5. 9 out of 5. My brother said he killed the dog initially. Just shot it in the face.
Brother's a fucking idiot.
Spells. I tranked it and Oscar went off his tits. He's like, what are you doing? It's a fucking puppy. I'm like, well, it can take trunks.
Let me just bolt and extract it, because that won't break its spine.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Fucking no.
Holy shit, more stuff. Fultoning people. Fultoning?
Yeah.
Whatever. To Fulton people. So when you want to expand your army, you can just go into the field, steal some people, which is really fun. It's probably one of my favourite things to do. You just spot them out in your eye, like A+, and just sneak up behind him, especially he's by himself, and just put one on his back and he's scream his balls.
Someone save me!
I'd give it 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, I'd mark it down that half point because the voice acting had no depth to it. That's it. That's all I can say.
I'll probably say 9.5 for a few things. The driving is a little off.
Oh god, yeah.
There's a few things, but let's be honest, a game this big, you're gonna find a problem straight away. The driving is a little bit off. Find the depth of the character is a bit shite. I can't think of anything else. There is something else in here. I know it.
The controls are.
No, I don't know because the controls are.
No, the control was good, but when he's like the movement of him sometimes is a bit fiddly when you want to take cover.
Yeah, but so was Witcher Mage. Remember Witcher Mage?
Oh,
You were
God.
trying to like run. Yeah, exactly.
He's pretty shit at taking cover on this, but you know that's just three very small points, and that's why I'd give it 9.5.
Definitely. Yeah, perfect.
Well, from Games vs Games,
Thanks for watching.
that's been Chris.
I've been Matt. Fuck that up. Oh, you cunt.
I'm Matt.
That was Chris.
This is Chris.
Oh man, you hit me right in the. You can't like ball and shaft. That's amazing. You missed one ball though.
Do you want me to get it?
Ah.
Do you want me to read it up? Batter up.
Thanks for watching. This has been Games vs Games. This is Matt.
This is Chris.
Tits. See you next time. This should be enough there, I feel.
Fuck.
Oh man, you did actually give me like well and proper in ball number one. Oh,
It wasn't too hard, but it was hard enough.
it's one of them things like a ball shot. Just like it can just last forever. This will be until about 9 o'clock. Fucking hell, I'll be dead.